Hello everybody, welcome to at NEET Physics by Arun channel. In today's video, we are going to see an MCQ in the chapter Kinematics. Let us look into the problem. Let us look into the problem. A football player is moving southward and suddenly turns eastward with the same speed to avoid an opponent. The force that acts on the player while turning is what? Along northward, along northeast, along southwest, and along eastward. These are all the four options. This question has been asked in the NEET examination in the year 2023. Okay, so let us see how to solve the problem. A football player is playing in the ground, so he is moving southward. A fellow player from his rival team is seen by him. Immediately he changes his direction. So V ini, it means what? Initial velocity. This is equal to V southward. Vf, that is final velocity, is V eastward. That has been given in the problem. So delta V is a change in velocity given by Vf minus Vi. So initially the player moves southwards. Whenever you draw a map, when you draw directions, north will be upwards and south will be downwards. Your LHS, your left hand will show the direction of west and your right hand will show the direction of east. So you can follow the same pattern here also. So initially when he moves southward, he moves downward. That is minus y-axis, negative y-axis. So V initial velocity is equal to, you can write minus Vj. But because J is the unit vector along the y-axis, when you say minus, it is downwards. Okay. When he turns eastward, the direction is positive x-axis. This is positive x-axis. That is Vf is equal to Vi. You know, I and J are unit vectors along x and y axis. So this figure represents the movement of the player, football player. Now, what is the force that acts on the player when he turns? Let us look into the matter. The change in velocity, already I told you that delta V is equal to V final minus V initial. Final velocity minus initial velocity. What is V final? Vi. Why it is called Vi? This is along the x direction. Unit vector along the y direction is, along the x direction is I. Minus Vj. Why it is minus Vj? So Vj represents the y-axis and minus Vj represents the negative y-axis, which represents the south direction. So minus of minus will make a plus. So Vi plus Vj. Then if you want to find the force, what is force? Force is equal to Ma, the product of mass and acceleration. So acceleration is equal to what? dV by dt, that is delta V by delta t. Change in velocity by change in time. What is change in velocity? Yeah, you have it here. It is Vi plus Vj divided by delta t. So the direction of acceleration A and the direction of force F are the same. So you have Vi here, you have plus Vj here. Of course, this is minus Vj represents the initial velocity, but you find the change in velocity, you have Vi plus Vj only. So what is the resultant direction of these two vectors Vi and Vj? Definitely it will be along this direction, that is northeast. So the force that acts on the player while turning is along northeast. So option 2 is the right answer. So far we have seen 7 MCQs in this chapter, Kinematics. We will see some other questions in some other chapters in the coming videos. If required, we will once again go back to the Kinematics chapter and we will see some questions. Till then, thank you one and all.